How many coaching sessions should you schedule in a single day? I'll answer that in this video. Well, my answer is, it depends, right? There is no single answer for how many coaching sessions you should have in a day, but there are a few factors to take into consideration. The first is, well, how many can you handle in a day before feeling fatigued? Because the last thing that we ever want to feel in a coaching session is fatigue. Coaching is an energy requiring endeavor. We must be fully present for our client, totally focused on them, and concentrating deeply, listening actively. This takes energy. What I've found to be my natural number is around 4 to 5. 5, I'm starting to feel like maybe it should have been 4. So 4 is really my ideal number, but there are times when I have 5 in a day. When I only have 3 in a day, it feels quite light. Too light. Now, the other factor to consider too is not just how fatigued you might feel, but also what about the earnings that you would like to bring in, right? Because sure, it'd be nice to only have 3 coaching sessions in a day, but will you really earn enough in your professional coaching career with just 3 coaching sessions a day? You may want to have more so that your income rises to the level that you would really like. So that's another consideration. Another consideration is, what's the medium? These days, it seems like almost all of my coaching sessions are happening over Zoom. I used to have coaching sessions in my office in Burlingame, California. Clients would come to my office and we would meet in person. I really enjoyed in-person coaching because I could be in the same space with the client. I could feel their energy. I could see their body language. It's a great way to coach, and that was my favorite way to coach. There were other times where I'd actually get in my car and I would drive to the client's office and I would meet them there. That was their preference, and as long as they were within a certain range from my office, I was happy to do so. I did some telephone coaching and very little video coaching, believe it or not, but now it's the other way around. I'm coaching almost 100% over video. Does video coaching affect you and your ability to feel like you're coaching well? And would you like to break it up and have other forms of coaching? Because you may find that you might actually be able to take on more sessions in a day if you're mixing it up with in-person phone and video versus using a single medium. So that's something to keep in mind as well. The more in-person you have, especially if you're driving around, you probably can't fit in more than 3 or 4 in a day. When you're doing video, you could actually do 6 or 7 coaching sessions in a day because you're not driving anywhere. So you can just schedule all morning and all afternoon and just take a few short breaks. I don't recommend it, but you could if you had to. So the medium makes a difference as well. So there's a variety of factors to take into consideration. I think what's most important is what will give you the earnings that you're looking forward to and the opportunity to be fully present and prepared for each client. That's something that we haven't talked about yet, is preparing for each client session, which shouldn't take too much time, but there should be a grounding process that you go through to ensure that you're fully ready to meet with that next client. What's your number? Place it in the comments below. I'd like to see what's the right number of coaching sessions in a day for you if you're already actively coaching. If this video has helped you to consider how many sessions you might like to have in the future when you become a working executive coach, I'm glad. Please like the video, comment on it, and share it with other people whom it could help. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you are looking for a world-class executive coach training and certification program, please consider my program that's coming up in the near future. It's in person, it's immersive, highly interactive, and totally fun. You'll have a great time while learning how to become one of the world's best executive coaches. So please go to BayAreaExecutiveCoachTraining.com to learn more about my next in-person seminar and other enrollment options too. Thank you very much.